In this tutorial, we'll have a look at how you can begin visualizing your Revit model in 3ds Max Design and continue to iterate on the Revit design itself without disrupting the progress in 3ds Max Design by using the Link Revit feature inside of 3ds Max Design. As you can see, I already have a section of my model that I feel is ready for visualization in 3ds Max Design. I already have 3ds Max Design running in the background, so I'll just tab over to it. Importing a Revit model into 3ds Max Design is a simple process. Simply click on the 3ds Max Design icon and select Import. Then select the Link Revit option. Here you can browse to the Revit model that you'd like to import. As the import process begins, you'll get an option to create a daylight system. Daylight systems are really important because it simulates daylighting based on the actual location of the project itself. Now that my model is imported, you'll notice that all of the material from the Revit model is also imported as well. Within 3ds Max Design, I can easily change the materials by accessing the Material Library browser. This is done by going to the Rendering tab and selecting Material Map Browser. Now, in this example, I'm going to change the floor material. Since the Autodesk Material Library within the Material Map Browser is organized by categories, I can scroll down to my flooring material, select the material that I like, and then drag and drop it onto the floor surface. Notice how the model updates. Now, while this is happening in 3ds Max Design, I've received feedback that the office doors within the Revit model needs to be changed. Obviously, changing door styles within Revit is a straightforward process. I just select the doors and change its properties from one style to another and save the updated model. But what happens to the progress made in the 3ds Max Design portion of the project? You may be thinking that you have to start over. But that isn't the case. Since the Revit model is linked into the 3ds Max Design project, I'll receive a notification indicating that the Revit model has changed. This change is indicated by the Manage Link dialog box within 3ds Max Design by the red flag associated with the Revit model. To update the model in 3ds Max Design, simply select the file and choose Reload. You have the option to update the model geometry while keeping the material that's been applied in 3ds Max Design, thus allowing you to have a seamless workflow going from Revit to 3ds Max Design.